want to take a quick note, a little shout out for Larry Cluck. He's a long-time subscriber and he's actually got his own channel that he's growing. He was kind enough to send me these little spouts about 2 weeks ago. It's called a Funnel King, and it's a spout that goes on your bar oil. No drip, no mess. Got a little cap that goes on after. I think it pretty much fits any standard bar oil jug. Nice. Put your cap on. It's good to go. Thanks very kindly, Larry. I wish you all the best on your channel. questions I've had about the type of forestry equipment I use when I'm out, whether I'm splitting or I'm blocking logs. I prefer the helmets that have a full face shield. This is not plastic, it's a steel mesh. And in fact, it does not obstruct your vision whatsoever. You can see very clearly through it. But it provides a little more protection. I used to wear safety goggles or safety glasses. Joe Lesage from Steel to Wood, he had mentioned to me that he uses a full face because it in fact stops the black flies and the deer flies from biting you in the face. They don't know enough to fly under the mask. They go directly after your breath. So it's helped out there. The other issue, of course, from a safety perspective is it provides a little bit of safety across my entire face. If you folks watch OGA Outdoors, and if you don't, give it a shot. Ben's got a great channel there. His wife also has a channel. She takes care of the inside of the cabin or the homestead. He's out in the forest with the tractor and the splitter and the chainsaw. But he suffered a minor injury on the last video he released about a week ago. He's got safety glasses on, but he was bucking up an oak log. Chainsaw hit an errant piece of oak, and literally within a split second it had him in the bridge of the nose. Big gash, thankfully just a minor injury, and no injury to his eyes. But another reason why I'm glad I'm using the full face shield. Enjoyed seeing the splitter again today. I think I'm starting to get the hang of that four-way. It's all about the height relative to the diameter of that block. Of course, I missed the hydraulic adjustment. If you like the channel, please click subscribe, hit the like button. If you want to know when I'm posting more videos, just click that little bell. Have a wonderful and safe week with your families. Please be kind. I'll see you again on the next one. Cheers. Finally got the right conditions to burn off this debris. If you take a look in there, you'll see some flames. I put this on fire almost 24 hours ago. I know a lot of you folks are new to property, or you've told me you've just bought property, or you've had property and you're starting to work it. If you don't have any experience with burn piles in the forest, highly recommend that you get a neighbor that does. And I know I'm pretty fortunate because I got Guy and Bob here. But one thing about fire, it is completely unpredictable, especially when you're sitting in these kind of conditions. You'll notice that the grass around me is all green. I could have fired this up a month ago, but at the time, spring was early, no buds on the tree, which means there's no water in the tree, or very little, and the grass was tan or burnt colored because it was still recovering from the winter. In other words, it's like straw. You start a burn pile too early, and you'll have a grass fire before you know it. It happens in a split moment. You don't realize it, but it spreads fast. And don't be fooled by the ashes you see. I guarantee you there are embers still burning underneath that gray ash. It's been raining most all day, and I've been checking it regularly, as you should. There was no flames, no visible flames all day until about half an hour ago. It just starts up out of nowhere, or it seems like it's out of nowhere. It's been raining most of the day, and it still starts fire. That's because the embers underneath have not extinguished yet. It'll take 2 or 3 days before this pile finally extinguishes itself, and if I need to, I'll help it with a little water along the way before I touch anything in here. But you got to keep an eye on it.